What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct, guys. We're unboxing the Air Jordan 1 High OG Rebellionaire. Now, this sneaker seemed to be very tough to get for a lot of people, however, very easy to get for a lot of people on the resale market. But to get a retail pair, nearly impossible for a lot of people, including myself, as I still do not have this one in the collection, unfortunately. However, this is a sneaker I was eyeing for maybe about 6 months or so, which extends back to last year. So, pretty upset that I didn't get this one in the collection, guys, but hey, where there's a will, there's a way, and maybe something will come through. But in the meantime, I am able to bring this unboxing to you guys, which I am excited about, and I have no one other to thank than my guy Outsole Foley for coming through for your boy, man. I appreciate it, Outsole, for allowing me to unbox and review this sneaker here on the channel for all of these lovely people, man, all of my YouTube subscribers. I really appreciate you doing that for me, my brother, always coming through for your boy. However, guys, comment below and let me know if you went after this sneaker, if you were successful in getting this for retail, or if you had to go ahead and pull the trigger and fork it out for a resale pair, as I know many people did. Now, this sneaker didn't tend to release like a general release that we're used to seeing, such as raffles in the major retail stores or even online for that matter. Now, there were some online raffles, but as Nike stated with this release, they were wanting to give back to the boutiques and show their appreciation for them selling their products. And so this was more of a boutique appreciation kind of release. So a lot of the smaller boutiques, which unfortunately we don't have any of them here in my city, so that made it extremely hard to get. But in some of the bigger cities, Atlanta, not saying that we're not a big city, but yeah, Atlanta, Houston, places like that, there tend to be boutiques around there that actually got these sneakers, so it was a lot easier for some people to just get up, camp out, do what you had to do to get the shoe. But for someone like me, where we didn't get any in my area, unfortunately, the only place, unless you hit online on some random site, was resale. However, guys, enough rambling about all of that. If you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, so here we have the sneaker box in hand. As you can see, we do get a bunch of graffiti-like, shiny sort of print all over the box, and the box appears to be gray, but that shiny print is in black, so gray, black. And then we also have the Nike logo right there in white, so very clean. This box definitely signifies what we see on the sneaker. As well as on the top of the lid, we get more of that same graffiti look just going all over the box, and we get that big red X right there, as we also see on the shoe, which represents when Jordan was banned from the league for wearing red sneakers, and that's why the X is red. But I think it's a nice touch for the presentation of this shoe. All right, guys, and my apologies, I mentioned the Nike swoosh was white until I looked at the box in person. It'll get a little close for you guys. It's actually gray. So yeah, it's a lightly complected gray color. I think that's pretty dope. This box is very dope in my opinion. Nice job on this one. Kudos, Nike. However, I do wish this would have been a general release. At least hit the sneakers out. However, on one side of the box, we get more of that Nike branding and our Air Jordan text at the bottom. And then on the other side of the box, we get our size sticker. And since these sneakers did release at certain boutiques, I'm pretty sure they have specific stickers for those stores. So this one's a little bit different than the normal retail sticker that we're used to seeing, such as that one right there. However, the size sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. The colorway is black, white particle gray. This is the men's US size 13. Not my personal size. Again, big ups to my guy Outsole for letting me unbox this one. And there is no suggested retail price on the box. However, I do want to say this sneaker released at maybe the typical 170 price point. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, guys. I didn't purchase this one, so really not too sure. But just to be fair, for those of you who do know, and comment below if you do know, I'm assuming it was between the $170 and $200 price point. Again, not exact on that. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, so flipping the lid up on this one, as you can see, we have our standard cardboard underneath. Then we do get a lot number up there on the top corner. Taking a look at the tissue paper, we get this sort of frosted like tissue paper, and it has this glitch effect like look with the sneakers on there, and you have the red bars just kind of banding it or crossing it out. And I'll turn the box around and flip it up from this side so you can see more of that glitch like effect, except on this one, you don't get the red, but you get more glitch kind of boxes crossing the shoes out, or the socks out, should I say. Just a nice look to that paper. I think that's dope for presentation purposes. Again, kudos Nike. Then underneath that paper, we get some standard white tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 1 High OG Rebellionaire. A very clean sneaker. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This one may be the sneaker of the year for me. Unfortunately, again, I don't have this one in my collection, but this is definitely one of my new grails on the list. However, let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on it. All right, guys, now this is my first time seeing this sneaker in hand. I know a lot of people have reviewed it. A lot of people were able to get pairs, but again, my first time seeing it, so I am doing a true review with you guys here for the first time looking at this sneaker, and I think it's pretty dope. However, let's go ahead and go over it in depth, starting here with our outsole. As you can see, we do get this light kind of ash gray outsole, which is particle gray, as Nike puts it. Very clean. However, we are accustomed to seeing this on some pairs of Air Jordan 1s, even some mids. And we get our standard traditional white midsole, which we're accustomed to. I do think just adding that touch of white gives it a nice contrast from the upper. However, moving on up to the upper, as you can see, we get this sort of gray-like or a off Nor black sort of look to the upper in this leather, and it's almost like that cracked kind of leather, or not necessarily that, but it almost has a felt-like feel to it. But it does feel like genuine leather. I could be wrong, guys, but it is very nice and soft to the touch, but it is really hard to explain. So we do get this graffiti-like look here in shiny sort of overlays all over the upper of the shoe, like we saw in the box. Very nice. But how it appears to me is the text that we get here seems like that is how the leather was completely when this shoe was in production. So imagine all of this area just being a shiny black, and then they take it and they stencil out these letters that leaves that shine, and the rest is washed away, if that makes sense. It's kind of what I get from a production standpoint. Now, I could be wrong, but that's just how it seems, if you're wondering, because this shoe does have a lot going on, and if you don't have this in hand, all you could do is sit here and wonder like I did initially. So I'm trying to give the best explanation on how I think this was done and how you can understand this material. However, on the Nike swoosh, we get the same sort of effect, except we have a particle gray swoosh with that same textured leather, very genuine feeling, just nice, smooth, soft. But we also get white graffiti on it. So I could be wrong. That may not be how they do it. Maybe the leather is just soft and smooth to begin with, and it's overlaid with this graffiti-like look. However, we get more of that here on our heel, as well as here on our ankle piece, and then on up to the collar, we get more of that gray sort of look with the black shiny graffiti. Very clean. We also get a black embossed Air Jordan ball and wing logo. Very nice. So overall, this sneaker has sort of a shadow-like look, just with a bunch of shiny graffiti all over it. Very clean, man. I'm digging this a lot. Super duper duper dope shoe. I can't even understate it, not even one bit. This is dope, guys. However, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Going to the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side, just minus that Air Jordan ball and wing logo. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see the white going around our midsole. We also get more of that gray and black leather here going around our toe cap. We get more of that light gray on our toe box with that white graffiti. Very dope. We get black flat standard laces in place. We get an all black nylon tongue. tongue, which we are accustomed to seeing. And then we also get that traditional Nike Air tag, and that does have the black rectangular tag with what appears to be maybe white stitching, but it could also be a very light gray. Kind of hard to tell even looking at it directly in person. So take it for what it is. Maybe you'll get the shoe in hand someday, or you may already have it. But if you do know, comment below and let us all know. Okay guys, so I'm looking at the shoe now like this, and it appears to be white. So I think I'm just gonna run with white on that. However, I did get these out of the way for presentation purpose, but we do have some white spare laces that comes with the sneaker. Very dope. You can never go wrong with an extra pair of laces. Those white laces also lead me to believe that the tag on the tongue is white. Taking a look at the shoe from the back, as you can see that light smoke gray or particle gray on our outsole, white midsole, more of that light gray leather going up the back with the white graffiti, as well as up on our collar. You can see the darker gray with the black graffiti, very nice. But we can't miss the elephant in the room, guys, and that is that big red tape-like effect, making an X on the back of the sneaker. Very, very clean. It just specifies band, and I think they did a good job representing it with that look. Very dope. And I'll get a little closer so you guys can see that it is shiny as well, just like the paint on the rest of the shoe. Nice touch, Jordan brand. Digging this shoe 100%. All right guys, onto the interior of the shoe. We get a black sock liner here. Also inside of the shoe, maybe you can see inside of there, we do get a black insole with white Nike Air branding. We also get a cardboard shoe tree. On the back of the tongue, we do get that jargon on there in white text. And we also have our size sticker on the insole, as well as our size tag on the sidewall. And last but not least, onto the outsole of the shoe. Again, that particle gray all over, which we are accustomed to seeing on some of the Air Jordan 1s. Just a very nice look that will get dirty, so be prepared, but not too dirty like it would if it was all white. However, I'm digging. But again, guys, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 Rebellionaire, a very, very dope sneaker. Again, I'm going to run with it for now and say so far this is shaping up to be my sneaker of the year. However, guys, if I do not get this shoe in the collection, this will not be in my top 10 pickups of the year, because top 10 pickups are sneakers that I actually acquired for the collection and not just sneakers I reviewed here on the channel. As this year, part of my focus was to get more content on the channel, whether it be mine or whether it be something that was lent to me. Unfortunately, I can't get everything, but that's just how the business flows. Hey, content for you guys. If I can get my hands on it, I'm gonna review it. But anyways, again, guys, comment below now. Let me know what you think about this sneaker since you've seen it here on the channel. Let me know if you guys got this shoe. If anyone happens to have a size 10 and you got a good deal on the shoe, hit me up in the comments, man, or better yet, head over to IG where you can follow me at All About the Sneaker, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel with the Z on the end instead of an S. And hit me up in the DMs, man. I might be willing to work out something with you guys. Again, if the price isn't extremely steep, as this is my grill and I love to have it in the collection. But this sneaker does fluctuate on the resale market. At one point it was extremely high. It dropped down pretty significantly low to the point to where it was quite obtainable and quite affordable. And that's when a lot of people capitalized. Then it went back up and it dropped kind of back down midways. So a lot of fluctuation down the line. I'm sure this sneaker will shoot up. So if you do want to get this one and you have to pay resale for it to obtain the sneaker, now is probably a good time to go ahead and do so. However, guys, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. I do want to thank you guys as always for tuning in and rocking with your boy. That was the Air Jordan 1 High OG Rebellionaire. But that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.